Hey guys, what's up? I'm Nicole. I am the founder of inTruth Tech. We are the first company in the world to be able to successfully measure emotion objectively. How are we doing that? Well, I'm wearing this wearable right now. We don't actually build this wearable. We've integrated with this wearable, and we're pulling the raw data from this device and other devices which we're integrated with into a machine learning model that's actually translating that data, that raw IBI data, stands for interbeat interval data, into emotion, and then feeding it back to you as the user. And a lot of people ask, why would you go to the effort to build something like this? You know, what is the actual utility of how you want to use this technology? And I think about it like this. For 15 years, I've been trying to solve this same problem that I believe is really the problem behind all problems in the world. And that is the lack of emotional capacity and the lack of emotional intelligence. And I'm going to explain to you why. So going back in my journey, my first company was a company that worked in mental health. And I had this hypothesis that there were ways of tackling the mental health crisis that were non-clinical, and actually that would be the biggest sort of groundbreaking work in the mental health space. And so many people at the time didn't want to talk about mental health. There was this massive stigma, right? And there was a denial, actually, that mental health was influenced through culture and through environment, because a lot of people believed that it was a biochemical issue and that pharmaceuticals were the only way. And through those years, basically, I was correlating up-leveling people's EQ with these mental health outcomes. And the short of it was there were these profound individual and community-based outcomes by up-leveling EQ. Made me realize that when someone has, and then a community, a family and a community around them have high levels of EQ, they have a deeper ability to be with difficult conversations and endure that discomfort to then find complex answers and solutions, which when we don't have that EQ, basically what we do is oversimplify and become judgmental of problems and challenges that we're going through in our lives as a nation, as a globe, humanity more broadly, so on. Plus, emotion is driving 85% of our decision making, right? So if emotion's driving 85% of our decision making, if we want to make different decisions, which will create a different world, then we need to actually address this on an emotional level. We use that inTruth, this model, which shows the process to actually build to any kind of state, like state of the world, actually begins at an emotional level. So there's stimulus, which you emotionally respond to. When that emotion is not processed and felt fully, it becomes a feeling, which becomes a mood, which eventually becomes a state. So a lot of entrepreneurs out there are thinking, how do I change the state of the world, without actually understanding that the state is an accumulation of unprocessed emotion that then becomes a baseline. So this is really our mission at inTruth, is to change the state of the world from fear to love, actually make love and compassion, unconditional love, our baseline. But we're trying to do that in this hyper-personalized way that can actually get to the core of the problem itself.